Hey, this is Jared, just quickly popping in at the start here to say that you can always find the newest episodes of Pulp Panic on your podcast streaming site of choice before they pop up here on YouTube. Have fun. Don't be fools out there.
Get your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. The race is about to begin. The winner of today's derby will determine who takes the reins of power. Freshman is the incumbent champion, but the underdogs, Fillion, Full Play, and France and Paris have been giving the mint a relentless run for its money. The betting has officially been called as the jockeys approach the post. And the race is on! Two black eyes takes the early lead around the bend. But what's this? It's Sixty Clover on his tail! But no Mint! Mint is now gaining his stride and come through to the front. This race is looking like it's sandstone now. No, wait! Fillion, Foul Play, and France and Paris seem to be somehow working together? They're on either side of Mint and closing in! But oh my gosh, folks! Mint tumbles! He's out of the race! It's now between Fillion and Paris! But oh gosh, folks! Are you seeing this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Oh Lord in heaven! My eyes, oh Lord! Oh my gosh, folks, the jockeys now seem to be fighting each other. The finish line is quickly approaching. Who's gonna take the lead? Who's gonna take the lead? Oh folks, I can't bear to watch.
Welcome to Pulp Panic, a fiasco actual play podcast as an anthology of deception, debauchery, and desperation. Pulp Panic's not for the faint of heart, and any content warnings can be found in our episode description. This month's issue of Pulp Panic is titled The Bettor's Feud, a tale of generational gambling and grifts, where rival families try to take the lead in the race for absolute control of the town. Win or lose, they will risk it all.
When I was in high school, I went to an improv theater
Look at you now.
show in Chicago, and I burped. And the lady sitting in front of me at the show was like, "What did you eat?
Oh my God.
Cauliflower."
That's so specific.
Okay, but the real question, did you?
I don't remember. I know I had a sandwich because I just responded with, a sandwich.
Thank you, Muscle Man.
A sandwich.
Welcome to Pulp Panic, a real play fiasco podcast. Today, we are going to be playing the Horse Fever playset, written by, and I will try my best to name all these, Ariele, Agostini, Flavio, Mortarino, Lorenzo, Silva, Lorenzo, Tucci, Sorrentino. Edited by Giuliana Barbano, Renato Ramonda. Translated by Giuliana Barbaro. This was a collaboration between Bully Public Games, who made Fiasco, and Cranio Creations, which is another game company. It's all about Horseburg, Kentucky, horse races, gambling, and all the shady things in between. My name is Jared, and today's episode, I'm going to be playing Fredrick Fillion, the local hustler and bustler of the Fillion crime family. A little vignette for Freddy here. On any given Saturday, you can find him doing little jobs for the family, whether that's running a fight club, circus betting, doing some fence jobs. He'll be doing pretty much any of those things. He's in the shadows and getting a little rough. So, and to my left, we have Moss, and we share a relationship of, from the past, old family grudges. And we also share an object, which is two stereotypes of $100 bills.
Hi, I'm Moss. I'm playing Alta Asgerson, the sole heir of the Asgerson family name. For my vignette, whenever it gets cold out, she loves to wander outside because the cold, unlike when it gets really hot, allows her to feel really like she's about to die. And then she goes back in.
What the fuck?
You know, it's like strength, to know how close to death you are.
Jesus.
Yeah, and to my left, I have the boss and goon relationship, as well as the location, the slums, the room of Miss Paris, the boss's girl. With
Hi, I'm Lucci, and I am playing William Deema. Extra, extra! If you heard that and think I'm playing a newspaper boy, you're wrong. A lot of people, including my own parents, assume I'm a newspaper boy because I'm biking all over town getting paid to deliver packages that are actually the shady going-ons of my boss, Alta Asgerson. And yeah, I'm a hopeless romantic, hopelessly infatuated with my boss's daughter. And a vignette for William Deema is when I'm biking around, I will stop around the bins and see if there's anything shiny that I can find and grab and bring back to a certain Miss Paris to, I don't know, win her over. Playing the long game. That's my wife. It's my future wife. She doesn't know it yet, but she is.
You see, now that is the pickup line you need to like use at the bar. Be like, hey, I found this by the dumpster, and hand somebody a shiny piece of garbage.
This tin can reminded me of you. Can I have your number?
Yes.
10. 10. That's good. I should definitely do that.
Yeah.
To my left, I have a relationship with Fredrick Fillion. We share a location at the races, and we have a bookie and customer relationship. And our need is to get respect from our superiors by seizing the initiative. Who knows how that will work out?
Who knows?
Who
Who's the
knows?
bookie? Who's the customer?
Yep.
Probably one way, but
Yeah, I'm definitely the customer. Right? No, I'm the bookie. Right?
who knows?
Who knows?
I don't.
Oh, God.
And I'm Fredrick Fillion. Do we have any announcements, thing like that? You can find us on YouTube.
Yeah.
We've been doing month-delayed episode releases over there. Sometimes we forget for a little bit, and then we have to play catch-up. But usually you can find us there a month back. So if you're listening to us now in March, February's episode should be just releasing, where we are anime devils and a sandwich person. Let's get into it. Act 1, Scene 1.
Will you establish or resolve?
I'm going to establish. Okay, so it is the middle of the day, bright blue skies, perfect day to go down to the horse track and watch the horses race. And the gun goes off, then the horses are galloping. It's so loud as they're all racing. And then we cross-dissolve to close. We get tighter. It starts off really wide. We get tighter. We see the audience cheering. And then we cross-dissolve again. We're getting deeper into the building. Now we're down below where people enter. It's a little bit quieter. People are chatting, excitedly going up. We go deeper into it. We're by where the bookies are hanging out and chatting amongst each other. We go deeper into the building. We get to like a hallway where people are milling about. And then we get outside of a janitor's closet. And it's quiet. Also, in the very distance, you can hear the horse riding. But, like, we're far away from it. We're far away from the action.
Yeah.
And suddenly, we just hear a broom get knocked over. And then we go inside, and we see... Inside, we have William Deema making out with his boss's daughter, Miss Paris. Yeah, they're just having fun. They're knocking over some of the equipment. They're laughing. When the broom falls over, it spooks Miss Paris, and then they both laugh it off. Don't worry, Miss Paris. I will protect you from that broom. And then William Deema steps on it and breaks the handle, and then they both laugh. Did that turn you on? The way I broke that handle like it was nothing?
Me and that mop got two things in common.
Oh my God.
I
I glance at my watch. Also, I'm like, okay. So the race is we got 2 more hours to kill. I don't have to be out there till 14:15. So, now how do I do this?
14:15. This is actually in Europe.
Military time.
Yeah.
Miss Paris, these last 2 weeks of sneaking around with you while I'm on the clock have been the happiest 2 weeks of my life. And I hope I'm not overstepping. I know your mother is my boss, and I know that my boss is your mother, and I know that is complicated, and I know that we always have to do secret rendezvous like this, like inside closets, and sometimes, inside of hay bales, and sometimes inside dumpsters, but I just want you to know that I think I love you. I know that all the blood looks like it's going to my pants right now, but trust me, it's actually just because my heart beats so fast for you. All my blood is just going, it's just everywhere all at once, and I can't stop thinking about you.
Oh, William.
Yes, Miss Paris?
Every time I see you, my heart just gets racing like a horse, and
You have such a way with words, Miss Paris.
I think I might love you too. And I think all this sneaking around, hiding from my mom, worth it.
You have made me the happiest goon in this city. Miss Paris, I pull out a little ring made out of tinfoil and other garbage I found, and I hold it out. I'm like, I can't afford to get you any real jewelry, but I made this for you the other day, and I was waiting for the perfect moment to give it to you, and I can't think of a more perfect moment than this janitor's closet right now. This is me, I promise you that that my heart is yours forever.
Oh, William. I'm sorry, but I do love you.
Does it not
William.
fit? Why are you sorry? It's tinfoil. I could fix it. I could make it bigger right now.
I need an actual ring. That's what God needs. God wants you to marry a woman with an actual ring, not just a piece of garbage. And William, I do love you, and I love being with you. But in order for our marriage to be sanctuous, sanctuous, is that the word? Sanctuous?
You could say it.
Sanctuous in the eyes of the Lord.
It's so how when you use big vocabulary.
Well, I'm sorry, William. I want to need an actual ring before we get hitched.
You want to get hitched to? You want to get hitched to me?
I do love you, and I will not be opposed. I think we could have wonderful babies and bring up a whole great congregation.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Wow, if we start now, we could have like 20 or 30 of them. Oh my God. Sorry, my mind's reeling. I was just like, I didn't know that you would reciprocate so intensely. When I gave you this ring, I was imagining it'd be more of like a promise ring or like a 2-week anniversary gift, but I don't know that marriage was even in the books. I mean, this is great news. I've got to start putting in more hours. I've got to start picking up other jobs. I'm going to get you the biggest stone that this side of the continent ever did here see. I'm going to get you a stone the size of a horse. You're going to need a wagon just to wheel it around. No, this is great. I mean, once I do the job today, I mean, I just have to be down there by 2:15 and no, I have to be down there.
Just a little longer, though, William. Can't you just stay a little longer?
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, I think like I think we're good on time. And also, I go. I'm not wearing any clothes, but I go into the corner.
Whoa!
I realize my watch has been off for a while. So I go over and I don't even put on my clothes yet. I just pick up my watch for my boss just because I can't afford a watch, but it's more so I'm always on schedule. Also,
You can definitely afford a watch. I'm going to throw that out there.
Really?
I pay you well.
That's true. That's true. But I probably wouldn't buy a watch myself. But yeah, so I look at the watch and my stomach drops. Oh my God, your mom's going to kill me. Oh my God, there's 5 minutes till the race starts. Oh my God, I didn't get any of the bets. I grab my pants and I'm tying it around my waist just to like cover like a loincloth. And I'm just like, I'm a dead man. Oh my God, she's gonna kill me. And I rush out. I'm like, Miss Paris, always a pleasure. And I run out into the hallway and I'm just like, I'm still taking bets for the 2:15 race, last minute bets on the.
As you are stepping out and shouting into the hallway, your mostly naked body bumps into a couple of guys who are kind of cornered up with each other.
I'm about to make your day, gentlemen. I'm taking the most fruitful bets on the upcoming race in 5 minutes, but it's now or never. There's no time. Give me your money right now. I need it.
Give you our money.
Taking bets, it's a good deal. You're not gonna regret it.
He slaps you.
Come on, fellas. Let's not get violent right now. We're all here for the same reason. We want to watch horses race, and we want to make money.
You know what? Give me I'm gonna put $10 down on Lori Luck Lady.
Lori Luck Lady for $10. Okay, can I get a name, please, sir?
Eddie.
Eddie. Okay, Eddie. Okay.
You're
Please.
gonna be placing bets with this naked fucking child?
Hey, I feel fucking bad, and I don't expect it. I'm considering this a donation to the poor.
Do you want to make a donation to the poor too, sir? Please.
I think I punch you in the jaw.
Okay, I think I go down. I'm just like, I spit up some blood, and I'm just like,
The guy spits on you and walks away.
I'll take.
Good luck with that, Eddie.
There's other people I need bets. I need to hurry. I'm crawling towards anyone. I'm like, I'm taking bets for, the 215 race still, please. Anyone, I'll take. It's a good deal.
You hear the starting gun go off. The horse race has begun.
I think my character's just sitting there in silent shock on all fours.
Silent shock? Not exactly. The yelling kind of fills the room. You can barely hear the trotting of the horses as 500 people uproariously scream and cheer for their chance to make money.
Okay, so yeah, I look at the $10 in my hand, and I think about how many dollars it cost for for Alta to rig this current race, and I'm thinking about all the goons I've seen before me get murked by her, and I think I'm not super present.
I think as you're getting yourself to your feet, you hear the buzzer of the race being over, and then the announcer.
And coming in first place, Lori Lady Luck. And in second place, Two Black Eyes. Third, Ginger Adams. And in fifth, Six Side Clover.
I think I look at $10 bill and I'm like, I hear that sound and I'm just like, well, Eddie, looks like you won. And I look around and Eddie's nowhere to be found, and Miss Paris is nowhere to be found, and I'm alone and I'm naked and I'm scared. End scene.
Okay.
All right.
In Act 1, you give away the dice that you get.
Bad die.
Yeah, that's a bad die. Who are you giving the bad die to?
Give it to Miss Paris. Love of my life.
Why are you doing Miss Paris so dirty?
Because she's so clean.
Yeah. I'm gonna corrupt her.
Ooh.
Act 1, Scene 2. Jared, did you want to establish or resolve?
I'm going to establish. It is Horseburg County Jail. We see Fredrick Fillion, Quokely Freddy, walking up. And he walks up to the visitation desk, and I'm here to see Ethel Fillion.
All right.
Freddy walks into down the jail cells and areas and whatever else is in a prison. I don't know. And then he walks over to one of those visitation tables. Freddy sits down, and then he's waiting for a bit, and he's just kind of futzing with his jacket. And then eventually Ethel Fillion sits down.
My beautiful grandson. Have you been eating? You look small. You look frail. Slip right between the bars of my jail cell. My boy.
I've been trying to eat, Granny. I've been trying my best. I'm trying to be big and strong for the Fillion family out there. We need some people to push others around.
Yeah. I mean, you know what they say about trying. You never stop, and you never stop. I don't know. How's my favorite grandson doing?
I'm doing the best I can out there, Grandma. It's just I don't know, things are getting tricky out there, we're losing customers, and I feel like we haven't recovered. No, ever since.
We haven't. But there's a lot on your shoulders, and I'm proud of you for even taking something so big and heavy all on your own, I know that we can't help much back here, but
I take those heavy loads.
it's so weird whenever you visit me. every time you visit me, you say some pervy shit. It's okay, the family wasn't made in a day, and I don't think our reputation's gonna be, rebuilt in a day. I'm just proud that you're out there making moves, and if there's any way I can help from behind bars, me and your cousins and your uncle and your aunts, like, we're ready. We'll help any way we can.
Kind of like leans in a little closer to like whisper, do you need like anything? I try to sneak in, and then at that moment he kind of like, if this is just like a table, kind of like accidentally like kicks his shoe over, and you hear like a tiny box rattling inside, and his shoe's just off his foot now.
Did it. You didn't.
I did.
Oh my God. I reached down and I opened the box, and inside is it's a heroin. It could be like
Cocaine.
could be candy. Could be hard candy.
It's a shiv.
Butterscotch.
It's a knife.
A butterscotch candy for grandma.
Yeah, butterscotch candy for grandma.
That's laced with cocaine.
Which list of cocaine? Well, honestly, probably back then it probably was. Like
You can make a
Coca-Cola.
shiv with this, grandma.
Well, I'm gonna lick this into a shiv.
How many licks does it take to? How many licks does it take to make a Tootsie Pop? So, okay, scrap this.
So it's a butterscotch I can lick into a shiv.
Yeah, sure.
Oh
That's
my
laced
God.
with cocaine.
Got me a treat and a weapon and a good time all in one.
Shh,
My-
grandma. Put on the down low.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm just. Oh my God.
Don't want those guards to notice. And he leers over to a guard.
The guard is just scratching his ass.
Also, I'm like, and I have something for you, and I kick off my shoe towards you, and inside of it, you hear rattling around.
We're the same shoe size.
Yeah, and there's just a slip of paper with information on it, and I'm like, I have connections inside of here, and people have been whispering, there's been talk, and I just think I wouldn't open this here, but I think this might help.
Thanks, grandma. I'll do my best.
Also, there's a recipe in there.
Oh, grandma. Is this your scotcheroos?
Yeah, they're my Scotcheroos.
Hell yeah.
Don't use that language in front of me, boy.
Sorry.
It's okay, I forgive you.
Yeah, the guard slams his nightstick into the table. Visitation hours are over.
Ooh. Fine. And
I'm sorry, time flies when I'm with my grandson. I'm sorry, sir. And yeah, we get up in our matching shoes
yep.
and just nod at each other, and then we go our separate ways.
Yeah. When he gets outside to his car? Sure. He then takes off his shoe and looks inside to the slip of paper.
Alta Asgerson has been seen in town. It seems like she has something to do with the judges turning on us. XOXO, grandma, turnover for Snickerdoodle's recipe.
And then P.S. Never stop trying. Yeah, and also it's written on a piece of toilet paper. Use toilet paper. Just kidding.
Oh, grandma.
Grandma. Okay, unseen.
Good
Okay.
die.
Yeah, that's good. I'm going to give the good die to grandma because the guard was
That's
the
my-
guard and the desk clerk was an asshole.
That's my beautiful baby grandson.
Act 1, Scene 3, Moss. Will you establish or resolve?
I would like to establish. William, you have a gag in your mouth and a bag over your head. You are at gunpoint. You are.
I don't know it though.
You can feel it. It is
Oh, okay.
prodding you
Oh, okay.
in the back. You're walking.
Mm.
The back of your head gets slapped.
Mm.
Quiet. The gun prods you forward. You're walking on like a solid wooden platform, and eventually you come to feel like a metal railing. Gun prods you. Jump over. Jump over the fucking railing.
Mm-mm.
You get pushed over the railing, and you land in a pile of mud. You hear a couple of people climbing over the railing, and you feel some strong hands grab you from the back. Get up. And so you get kind of lifted up out of the mud. You're prodded a little bit further along through this muck. Get on your knees.
keep standing.
You get pistol whipped to the side of the head.
So I fall to my side.
All right,
I'm
get
gonna get
onto
on
your
my
knees.
I try to shake the bag off my head.
No. No. Okay. Shush. In the book of Exodus, the Israelites flee Egypt. How scary must that have been? You know, to be chased down by the Egyptians on their horses. But you know what they had on their side? They had God. Do you have God on your side? Then you should be not afraid. And you hear in the distance the opening of the metal gates, like at the racetracks. And then you hear and you feel through the mud just shaking and the clomping of hooves as horses are sprinting down this track towards you. And they're getting closer. Closer. Now you know this feeling. You have to know this feeling. And the horses run by. And they pass. And the hood gets pulled off of your head. And Alta Asgerson takes the gag out of your mouth.
There are tears streaming down my face.
You're such a good boy. You know that? Oh, it just...
This is how you treat good boys?
I'm trying to tell you what we are doing is all those gamblers up in those stands. What they are is they are the Egyptians. We are the Israelites, and those horses are stomping at our feet. But we will land on dry ground, and the waves will crash down on them. Do you understand me? What we are doing is serious. We cannot stray from the path. These plans that we make, we must keep.
It was one mistake. It was one teeny tiny mistake, and it won't happen again.
Yeah, it won't. Because if it does, then I'll leave you behind, and when those ocean walls collapse, you will be drowned with the rest of them. Is that understood?
Yes, Miss Asgerson.
I know that you are a good boy. I know that you are a spectacular child. And truly, I do love you, but you cannot make a mistake like that again. It pains my heart when you do this. Not only because it sets my plan back, but because I trusted you. And you don't want to make me into the fucking idiot, do you? For trusting you?
No.
No. She wipes the tears off of your cheek. She wipes the tears off of your cheeks and kisses your forehead.
I flinch.
You have been here for me. For how many years?
3
That
whole years.
That's incredible. Get up. Get on your feet. Let me untie those hands for you.
I struggle to get up without using my hands. I've been hit so many times. And I get up and I put my back to her.
And she unties the hands. And there's a couple of other goons that are standing like 20 feet away.
Throw them a dirty look for just watching this.
You know what you have to do now, right? You have to work twice as hard tomorrow.
I'm gonna work 4 times as hard. It'll be like it never happened.
Good.
It'll be, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Come here for a hug.
I don't. I'm just shaking. I'm really freaked out. I'm watching the horses running around the track that ran around me. I think it's my first interaction. Usually I'm the goon standing to the side watching you hurt someone. This is my first time, but like I was spared, which is kind of rare. But yeah, this is my first time being the one on the track. And I just didn't think that you had that in you to do to me. And I think it's really freaked me out.
So, in other news, she kind of starts to walk back towards the stands. The jockey that I paid to take the fall still got first place.
What?
Yep.
Wait, how's that?
I don't know. There's just more business that we have to attend to. I don't know if this was interference, but that's something we need to get to the bottom of, so.
I'll do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the boy that I love.
You made me who I am, ma'am. I love you too.
Which is why it hurt me to see you fail the other day. If I made you who you are, did I make you into a slacker? That's not my fault, is it?
No, that was all me. I wasn't thinking about everything you've taught me and all the drills you drilled into me. I wasn't thinking. I forgot about them for a second. I was distracted. I'm sorry.
She holds out her arms again for a hug.
I give you one.
She holds you in really tightly and like clutches the back of your skull with her bony fingers.
I'm just staring, unblinking, because my chin's like on her shoulder. I'm still just watching the horses run around the track.
We have to do this.
Mm-hmm. I will. William Deema is suddenly in a very slummy neighborhood, going into an apartment, and his parents are sitting around the living room together, and they see him covered in mud, and they're like,
William, are you okay? Oh my god.
bike tipped over, rain, mud, good night.
Sounds like a hard day's work for America's finest newsboy, William Deema. We sure have raised a spectacular son, haven't we?
We sure have.
Yep.
Now let's kiss in the eyes of God. End scene.
Okay.
Was that good or bad for Moss? Probably good. God, you're good in
Good.
order. Yeah. Who are you giving the good die to, Moss?
I don't like you.
I'll give it to Lucci then, because you got a little bit tortured.
Lucci, Act 1, Scene 4, your last scene of Act 1. Will you establish or resolve?
That's a good question. I'm gonna establish. So William Deema with a black eye is at the track. The stands are not full like they were the first time he was here. That's because it's just a practice day for the horses. And they're running around the track. You see the jockeys talking to each other. He's eyeing the jockey that was paid off to lose so they'd make the most money. And the jockey is currently talking to horse, tapping his fingers, trying to figure out how to make his approach. Cause
Oh, McClary. Oh, you're such a beautiful horse.
and you're such a beautiful jockey. Oh. Do you have any apples? I smell apples. Can't hide apples from me. Hey.
Call him that girl.
Hey.
That's when you see a man approach the jockey as you're kind of standing off to the side. And I think the man and the jockey start to kind of have a casual conversation.
Eyes narrow.
This guy seems familiar, and it takes you a second, but then you recognize him as quote unquote Eddie. Thanks so much again for that. I know it's not an easy thing, but I think things are gonna start looking up, and you'll make a little bit here and there for that.
Oh, well,
Start
it's
getting
easy
some
enough for
gifts.
me.
Sure, yeah.
And I'm the best horse. Nay.
Are you hearing voices?
It's all in your head then.
Oh, that's what that doc said. I don't trust him. Once again, if you told any other directions, just don't listen to them. It makes the game more fair for everyone. And then it becomes an actual competition. You're not just.
William
you
Deema's
can
sneaking
actually-
closer. William Deema's sneaking closer so he can start to hear.
You can prove
Truth
yourself.
be told, kinda hurts my ego
Yeah.
saying I should take a fall.
How can you prove yourself as the best jockey there is if you're being told, hey, I'm gonna throw this? You can't prove yourself. There's no way no one's gonna know that
Aye.
you are the best one.
Hey.
Suddenly, William Deema walks up, because I think William Deema puts together this is also another shady exchange. It's just like, okay, fuck it. Scrub, are you poaching my jockey right now? Am I hearing this right? I'm sorry, just because so we're all on the same page, it sounds like, sorry, this guy's already doing,
it's Penis Boy. How you doing, Penis Boy?
a little redundant.
Hey, did you... Hey, jockey, did you know how small this guy's testicles are?
What the?
They're so incredibly small
Okay.
and unremarkable.
Wow, okay, well, I'm very secure in the size of my testicles. This
Hey,
does not
wait,
affect me.
actually, I placed a bet with you because I felt sorry.
Yeah, I know you did, and
What, payout?
no, you
This
get a
guy
payout.
won.
I know he won. He wasn't supposed to win. We actually had a little deal going on, didn't we? Where
No.
Oh.
No such deals.
no such deal.
I don't take bribes.
That's incredibly interesting.
The
How-
jockey like gets
how-
really close to you and he like pulls your face down to his by like yanking on your suspenders. Are you trying to get me banned here? You don't talk so loudly about bribes.
You're unreliable. It does not affect me if you're banned or not.
He kind of like spits at your shoe and like backs away.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry, but I just thought that maybe you were, I don't know, a jockey that was a little bit honorable, a little bit loyal. I mean, paid you first. How much is this bozo paying you for you to just turn your back on our operation?
He climbs up onto his horse and just skedaddles.
Yeah, okay, yeah, don't, whatever, screw you. Your horse is looking fat around the ankles lately anyways. Nay, it's because of all those apples.
So, you're fixing these things? I thought you were the bookie. That's not fair.
Nothing fair about, betting on horses to begin with. We're just making a little money. And the people that bet the way that we want to, they also make everybody wins when you bet with me. So, I'm fixing for is to punch you in the face for making me almost freaking lose my head the other day when you screwed up our whole operation.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just placed a fucking bet.
Yeah, okay.
And I deserve a still payout. And then he puts his hand on your shoulder and he's like, I'm playing the game. I just want a fair payout.
You reek of baloney, sir. Literally and metaphorically. And
He socks you in the gut.
why is everyone punching Louise? I have not been punched for the first 17 years, and I've been punched 5 times this week. This is insane. You know what? There's nothing more suspicious than punching someone in the gut after they accuse you of something, Mr. Eddie.
So, hey, kid. Okay. Let's get
I'm 18 years old. I'm a man just like you. Let's talk mano y mano. And then I put my fist up and I face you, and I'm like, get ready to meet horse, and then back. That's not very clever, but I'm
How
a man
about
of
you tell me the name of your boss, and I don't know, we can deck this out one-on-one.
I mean, I'm kind of doing my own thing right now. I'm kind of taking initiative, and you know, you're kind of speaking to the top man right now. Like,
Sure. I'm speaking to the top dog when you're whimpering out here like a little puppy. Come on. Just give up the name. I'm just trying to... I want to make the game a little more fair.
I can't give. Okay, you give me your name, and then I can set up a meetup for the two of you. I'm not just about to. I don't like the cut of your jib. I don't like the way you're messing with our business, and I do not want to.
I'm not messing with anything.
Give you my boss's name. I
was just talking to a friendly jockey, talking about how his sportsmanship.
His sportsmanship. Okay, more like sportsman shit. Because you two are up to some nasty shit. So I need you to tell me your name. I will tell my boss. And I don't know, we can meet back here and, never my boss. I don't know, my boss is a busy lady. I don't get to pick when we come there or not.
Busy lady. Do I go sexist?
Yep, go do it. Well, just like there's this really funny joke in Sonic 3 where Grandpa Eggman is literally like, because like a woman walks out in uniform and like they all gasp because they're getting caught, but Dr. Eggman's grandpa just goes, I know, grandson, a woman in the military, and it's so funny.
How about okay? We don't have to talk higher ups. You know, I understand. Just give me my payout. You know,
Okay, I'll give you.
I placed $10 on you. which I just looked up is $150 now time.
It's a lot of money, yeah.
So holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
How about you give me my payout and we can walk our separate ways?
Sounds like a deal. And I reach into my pocket and I unfurl a little wad that I carry just for booking. And I give you a $100 bill.
This is what I'm talking about. This is why the
Yeah,
game needs to be fair.
I know. Okay, well, yeah, save it. I get it. You're fair. You did this all like, oh, honest Abe over here. I don't care. Get out of my face.
He walks away, kind of looking at the $100 note, and then I think he recognizes the misprint in it, where it'd still be legal tender everywhere else, but there's a very distinct tiny little misprint, where one of the corners is just a lot lighter than the rest, because the stereotype, the impression, just for whatever reason, was always loose in that corner. So whenever it's stamped down, never really quite made the mark that it needed. And he's like, wait, motherfucker. And then I think he turns back because he knows what this means.
I'm gone. You don't see me?
Yeah. Damn it. Walks out to car and he kind of drives off.
I follow you on my bike. But enough distance, really, it's not too noticeable.
Unseen. I think that was good for you, Lucci.
I think so too.
Or because,
At least I know you're up to something.
it was good and bad shit. Wait.
I think it was good. Wait, I guess it's not my. Sorry, I forgot the rules.
In the end,
I'd say that's good.
yeah, because it's in the end good.
Okay, so which one of you let me do the horse thing?
I have one bad die. Moss has 0 dice.
Yeah, maybe if you give me a die, I'll be less likely to cut it out.
Okay, take the die. We got that. We got that on recording.
Unless I cut that too.
Act 1, Scene 5. 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 My scene. I'm gonna resolve. Throw a wrench into it. Make it fucking your problem.
Okay.
Fuck you.
You are
I'm sorry.
You are at the races the next Friday. You are sitting up in one of the slightly luxury little sets. There's these little, they're not quite boxes, but they are just a little bit cordoned off. And you have servers who come to you. And you are sitting back, sipping on what? A mint julep? Is that your?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Alta Asgerson is standing by the velvet ropes. Hi.
He's just holding the drink in his mouth, just kind of making intense eye contact, and then he spits his drink back into the glass and sets it down.
May I come in?
Sure.
Ah. And she cozies down into one of the seats and flags down a waitress. Champagne.
Coming right up.
I assume that's on your dime.
I'm not the one with hundreds of dollars here.
Oh, neither am I.
I find that hard to believe. And he starts to kind of roll up his sleeves.
You see, my book accounts, they're very tight. My accounts are tight right now. I had a sure thing going, and suddenly it flipped on me.
Sounds like your jockeys just want to play a fair game, a fair race. All
You're
in
a Fillion.
I don't know.
'Cause you see, I remember when you Fillions were out at my old family homestead.
Is that right?
Yeah. A lot of people died that night.
Yeah, it could have been. I heard a lot of people passed away, but it seemed like they all deserved it.
All I really know is that I was spared, and here I am, trying to hang out at the horse tracks. How have you been? You couldn't have been there. You couldn't be more than 25.
I wasn't there. My father was. From if we're talking about this thing. And he died. And
So did my father.
And I'd say my dad deserved it. A piece of shit. But
also... And I don't like to speak ill of the dead personally, but I think my father deserved it too.
Yeah. I think both our fathers did. But I think I still honor my family.
I think I honor my family.
And then he kind of like opens up his jacket a little bit, and you see like a gun poking out, and he's like, I think we should go have this conversation somewhere else.
Is that your daddy's gun?
No. It's yours.
Oh.
Let's go have a talk in the hallway downstairs.
I don't think so. I think we're gonna sit right here. My champagne hasn't arrived yet. So how about this? You see, something that kind of strikes me as odd is that I'm willing to let my family's past go. I honor my father. When my husband died, I took my name back. I took the Asgerson name back. I think it fits me. Did you know about my grandfather?
I gave no shits for the guy.
I mean, have you heard about him, though? He narrowly escaped execution when they were doing Bloody Kansas. He was a good man, and I'm glad that he escaped it, because that's really where I honor my family. No, he makes me proud. I think I took my name for him.
Respectable, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna go anywhere.
There's something kind of interesting about your dad's gun. I know you have context. We can be open about it. You have your contacts. I have mine. You have yours in the judicial system that seems to be screwing us over.
No, I think you have some contacts in the judicial system too, but instead of being...
I do, and the interesting thing...
They're the incarcerated contacts.
The interesting thing about my contact is that your daddy, he used a registered gun.
Okay, yeah.
He, through his jacket, but holding the gun, he goes well, if something like this happens, could be traced back to you. And then he just kind of fires it into the crowd.
What?
And then books it out of there.
The woman was walking over with the champagne and it hits the champagne glass. Oh, and also the horse race starts early because he has a gun.
Fuck! But I think immediately, a gunshot, there's a crowd panic sort of thing.
Runs over and is like, "Are you okay? Ma'am, are you okay?"
Yes.
Did you know that? Did you know that, man?
You hear Freddy in the distance going, "Oh my god, a gunman! Everybody get away! Holy cow! They're a crazed woman!" End scene. Okay, was that good or bad for me? I don't get to decide.
Yes, you do. You resolved.
Oh my god, I did!
Oh my god!
That was good!
Who are you giving it to?
Oh, yeah. Lucci has 2 good dice. Moss has 1.
1 good dice.
Fuck it, I'll give you a good dice, Moss. Act 1, Scene 6. Moss, the final scene of Act 1. Are you going to establish a resolve?
Rap battle. We should have an epic rap battle between 2 characters at the end of every one.
Please. Please, no. Please, no.
I'm a boy on a bike. A girl I like. Her mom is my boss, and my life I'm about to lose. Boy on a bike. Boy on a bike.
I am the boss.
That's really fun. I lose. Damage.
My name is Fredrick Fillion, and I'm here to say I like to shoot crowds in a random way.
Whoa! I'm a goon that wants that poon. It's my boss's... But it's my boss's daughter?
Okay, now
if I date her, I'll be slaughtered?
I really like the Bible.
What is that piano riff?
I am going to sue Mr. Fillion for libel. My daddy's gun is not the one that I shot.
Not rap, but really good lyrics.
You know, if she was told, okay, you're in a rap battle, you have to sing against your opponent, she would not know what rap is.
That's those. You mean like the hymns we do in church? I can do one of those.
Okay. Moss, you're establishing?
Okay, I will establish. It is a mere 30 minutes after previous scene where some random horse race enjoyer got shot.
They're not dead. Sorry, this is your establish.
And she is at the local precinct, and she is hamming it up for the audience. She is just crying. Would somebody pass me a fresh handkerchief?
3 handkerchiefs are pushed in your direction from people.
See, I was talking to one of those Fillions, and he showed me a gun that he claimed was my father's gun, and then he shot it. He shot it right off.
Can we get a description of the perpetrator?
Thank you for the handkerchief. And she takes out $100 bill and passes it to each of, one to each of the police officers.
You hear what I said?
And so she snoozes into one of the handkerchiefs, and she's like, "Oh, here, boys," and she hands each of the cops that handed her a handkerchief $100.
Ma'am, I can't accept bribes. And he holds his hand out.
Oh, no.
I'm just fucking kidding, and he takes it.
Oh, you had me there for a second. Ah.
The hell we get paid in bribes? What? You got a weird sense of humor.
Oh, no, but
I'm gonna kill you.
Wait.
I'm just joking.
Oh.
Oh, this guy's kind of interesting.
I'm gonna hit you with my baton. I'm just kidding. Too.
You two both seem like people we should trust with guns and to enforce the law.
Oh yeah.
You know it.
Oh yeah. I'll drink. I'll drink to that.
do.
I'll drink to that.
Anyways, no, it's just so yes, it was Mr. Fillion, the youngest Fillion. I didn't catch his name.
Oh, he comes from a bad line of Fillions. Most of them are in jail.
I've seen in the papers all of the Fillions that go to jail.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We have some good judges in this city, don't we?
The very best.
Yeah,
Good
we do.
police officers.
I love my mom.
Uh-huh.
Oh, your mom's a judge?
I
Yeah.
love my mother-in-law.
And that's why you're like my brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Because we're stepbrothers.
So would you
Not-
guys...
Wait. Brother-in-laws.
Brother-in-law, the law. Brother-in-the-law.
Okay.
Because we're police officers.
So, any of you know where the Fillions would live? Like, if I were to say that the young Fillion boy, because I think if we go and look at him, he would have a gunshot exiting from his jacket. And isn't that all the evidence you would need?
I'm just a simple country cop.
And I'm a complicated country cop. My mind is a corn maze.
I heard that Fillion boy is down on Beverly Lane.
Salta, we aren't supposed to give out this information, but you've been through so much today.
Yes, thank you.
If it would help you sleep tonight, do you want to go down right now?
Yes, it would help me sleep to know that the villains of this world are behind bars where they need to be. I'm just a simple citizen who loves to see justice. I'll drive.
Let's go.
We pull up to... Is it kind of a decrepit mansion?
It's like an apartment building, but they are all owned by Fillion.
Okay.
Random detail, William Deema's bike is on the curb.
Well, I guess we better get started with the arrest.
Slow down there, Miss Alto. We don't even know if this is technically the guy. Let's go do a little bit of an investigation.
Let's do it. He kicks the door open.
Yeah! Woo! Woo! The police are here! Mr. Fillion, please step out. We have a few questions for you.
Oh, do you mean me? And there's like an old guy in like the lobby of this building.
Are Does this look like the man who shot you?
My name is Walter Fillion.
Is this the man who shot you, Miss
No,
Alta?
no.
You do see that there's a hole in his jacket pocket, though. Are you sure? You said he would have a hole in his jacket pocket. I know he's not young, but
Yeah, but
he makes like intense eye contact with her. He's like, we could just
Yeah. Okay.
sweep
This is the guy.
really?
Yep.
Whoa! We did
Take
it!
him away.
Where are we going?
Mr. Walters, you're going to jail for a long time.
We're going to the park.
Yeah, in a way. It's kind of like a
I
park.
love going to the park.
Wow, okay.
You boys have fun. I'm gonna just clean up in here.
Sure. But,
As they leave, she draws out her gun and wanders deeper into the apartment building.
wait, but you hear in the background, no, Mr. Fillion, we're taking you to jail where your life is going to be hell for at least 3 years.
I love the swings.
Oh.
I was hoping. That's so funny.
And so as she's like walking through the hallway, she's like kind of putting her ears up to different doors to see if she can hear anything.
It's mostly silent because most of the Fillions are in jail.
Okay. I think she kind of is like going deeper and then up a couple of floors.
You hear some like vaudevillian music, like uproariously from one room.
I knock on that door and I kind of like step out of the way so you can't peek.
There's no answer, but the music's still going.
I knock harder.
Door opens and a woman pops out. Yeah?
The gun
Oh, shit.
cocked in her face.
Inside the room, you see like a couple people that were dancing and just trying to like practice an act. Kind of go, and then there's like a comic record scratch.
Is Mr. Fillion in here?
I think Mr. Fillion's downstairs in the lobby. He
young,
like,
young Mr. Fillion.
oh yeah. We don't call him Mr. We call him Junior.
Okay, Junior. Where's Junior?
I think I saw him talking to this newsboy or something, but they're up on the roof.
She sprints up to the roof, kicks down the wooden door.
I think you see Fredrick Fillion hanging off the side, and I think you see William Deema looking down at him, kind of standing right by his fingers.
You need to stop hanging people off the edges of buildings.
And I'm just like, I'm gonna ask you one more time. And then I hear you behind me. And I'm just like,
I slowly lower the hammer from my gun and holster it. Good work. She kind of like scratches the back of your head a little bit.
I kind of go like the noogie movement where like my shoulders raise, and I'm just like, it's uncomfortable, but like it's endearing. And I'm just like, Mrs. Aggerson, I'm sorry for not telling you. I was just thought maybe if I had something concrete to show you would
You've
make
done-
up for my public nudity and my all the other stuff.
You did good. You did great.
Really?
Absolutely.
Is this okay? I don't know exactly what's going on, but this guy,
In the
he's up to
gospel-
something. He's up to something weird, and I'm getting to the bottom of it by I'm torturing him the way I've seen you torture so many other goons. I think what would Miss Asgerson do, and then I hung him off the side of the building.
In the Gospels, Jesus dies on the day of Passover. But in John's Gospel, Jesus dies on the day of preparation. In John's eyes, Jesus is the Lamb of God. And I know so many other people might see you differently than I see you. They might give a different account. But I look at you, and I see an Asgerson.
That means a lot. That really means a lot, Miss Asgerson. I'd love your help. He's a slippery little fella. He's not talking, which I think means that means his lies run deep. That means that he's got an especially big lock on them because they must be important.
She pulls her gun out, cocks it, and hands it to you.
Guns are heavier than I thought.
Shoot him. Just kill him. We don't need him.
Oh. Like in the head? Like in the...
We don't need him.
Oh.
You did great. You've done good.
I don't...
Finish the job.
This isn't really in my job description.
Hey,
You've always
look,
told me...
look me in the eye. You can do this.
Would we be okay?
And as you're staring at her, Fredrick grabs your leg as a little bit of support, but then just pulls you over the edge and you fall. End scene. Could I pitch bad because your best goon just got thrown over a building? We don't know his fate.
How many stories is this building?
5.
Oh, God.
4.
3.
3.
You guys like my character too much. I think 5 was the first answer.
That was bad.
I think so.
Who are you giving the bad die to, Moss? Me? You pointed silently? Lucci?
What the hell?
Me?
Is falling
You?
not enough?
You can't do that. You can't give
Renee?
away.
Renee's asleep.
I will give it to Jared.
And with that, we have ended Act 1 of our Horse Fever game. We will now roll our dice to get positive and negative values from the good and the bad, and use that to decide who is deciding our tilt.
Roll your dice, Lucci.
Busy saying bad.
-8.
Oh, no.
Positive 8. Fucker,
Positive 11.
I never get to go.
Me and Lucci.
Have I ever not gone?
I think I've only done it like once for the podcast.
I think you've maybe not done it once, Lucci.
That's wild.
Okay,
luckiest girl in
we have
the
to roll the dice in the
world.
middle. We have a 1, a 3, 3 4s, and a 6.
Innocence.
Okay, so that's the 3. Okay, and then I will pick... I am picking 4, guilt. So Lucci, you can now define guilt as a visit from the perhaps unofficial authorities, greed leads to killing, or a showdown.
Showdown.
Showdown. So then we have the tilts of somebody is not so innocent after all, or collateral damage. I'm going to pick somebody is not so innocent after all. Okay, so look out for how the tilts of guilt, a showdown, and innocence, somebody is not so innocent after all, shows up in the next act in 2 weeks.
And also, if you like or download the episode, that improves the odds that William survives the fall.
We are going to roll a D100, and for how many downloads we have gotten, that is another chance.
Uh-huh.
So if you want him to live, go and download this episode 100 times. You don't know if your friends have done this.
We're recording-
You have to do this on your own.
We're recording 2 episodes. One where he lives, one where he dies. And also, we're gonna release the one for whichever one you guys decide.
And the other one's on our Patreon.
Yes, for $50 a month.
Yep. Okay. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. Thank you to Bully Pulpit Games for letting us use their wonderful game. Thank you to Luca Monfrey for our spectacular intro music. You can follow them at Horrible Smell on Instagram. Most of our production music is by Joel Stedler. You can follow him on his Patreon. Our outro music is Inward by Hans Troost. And you can follow the podcast on Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok, all at Pulp Panic Pod. This story is based off the Horse Fever playset, written by Ariele, Agostini, Flavio, Mortarino, Lorenzo, Silva, Lorenzo, Tucci, Sorrentino. Edited by Giuliano Barbano and Renato Ramonda. Translated by Giuliano Barbano. This was a collaboration between Cranio Creations and Bully Pulpit Games, Cranio Creations being responsible for Horse Fever. Thank you so much. Don't forget to leave us a review wherever you happen to be listening and to spread the word about Pulp Panic. It truly, truly does help. I have been Jared.
I've been Moss.
I've been Lucci.
See you in 2 weeks.
Oh, a fortnight.
Don't be fools.
Where we drop in.
Nay, I'm the horse.
Nay. I'm another horse.
No, I'm the only talking horse in this world.
There's 2 horses. Which one do I shoot?
Nay.
Shoot me.
Oh,
Who's the jockey and who's the horse?
shoot that one.